When I last left you, I asked you what's the best way for dividing the West Coast among the different parties who want it. I said it would be a trick question, so here's the trick. None of the listed methods, free market, fiat, gifts, or violence, is the actual best way of dividing up this scarce resource because the word best is subjective or normative in economic speech. It's important to understand what we mean by this because economic theories only concern themselves with what is non-normative or objective metrics. Think of it like going to a chemist and asking what is the best or worst state of matter, solid, liquid, or gas, or plasma. He'll look at you like you're an idiot. But ask him what is the objective best state for introducing a vaccine into the body, and he will say liquid injected directly into the bloodstream. It's important to keep this in mind, because finding the difference between a normative and a non-normative, you can find the facts to settle the dispute between a non-normative statement, but it's impossible to do so for a dispute between a normative dispute. Let's use this statement for example. That man is gay. We first define man and gay. If the subject meets the criteria for being gay and a man, then the statement is true. If the subject does not, then it is false. Either way, we can prove or disprove such a statement. Now let's try this. That man should be gay. While we can define the subject of man in the condition of gay, we cannot prove the stipulation of should. According to whom, why should he be gay? Because you want him to be? Because someone else wants him to be? Because he wants to be? The statement is impossible to prove. It's important to note that Dr. Williams, at the first day of every semester, told his students to stop taking notes and to tell him off, politely, of course, if he ever said the words, "in my opinion," as anything after that would be a normative statement, and his class was to deal in objective economic theory. He also told his students that normative statements were useful tools of persuasion, using the example of a student telling his father that he needed a cell phone. There's no evidence suggesting you need a cell phone. George Washington defeated the strongest land army in the world at the time without a cell phone, but it's an effective way of persuading people to your cause. It's also important to note that at the time he wrote this article, the 3310 was cutting edge technology. On our next video, we'll delve into economic behavior. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.